Good to be at the Mining Indaba this year.
Thank you, the same.
And can you tell us a bit about your background and your role at Outotec?
So I'm Executive Vice President for our metals, energy and water business, so one of the divisions in Outotec. And the metals side is looking at metals refining, so we are doing both hydrometallurgy and pyrometallurgy, so building plants for actually producing metals. So we also have another division called minerals processing, which is focused on selling technologies for the minerals processing part of the industry. So we are more or less in the whole value chain of metals in different parts. And we have been here in sub-Saharan Africa for a long time, so we have around 400 people here, and this is my fourth time in Mining Indaba, and as we can see, it's quite crowded. Even if the market is quite tough at the moment, there's quite a lot of interest in the Congress, and also quite good interest. We've been able to also book quite a lot of different meetings during the week here.
Absolutely. And what have been some of the technical advancements in flotation over the last 2 to 5 years that have saved money for companies?
So what we are focusing very much, of course, now on looking at our customers' current assets and see how we can help them increase productivity, and is it then in form of water consumption or energy consumption, or just getting a better yield out of their plants. So instead of having large new greenfield projects, there's a lot of small brownfield projects where we are really looking at improving the current assets of our customers and help them deal also with this tough market at the moment.
Tough market, your outlook for 2016, more of the same, or any light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah, unfortunately I don't think that, as we probably have heard here also from many of the mining companies, there's not a lot of good news out in the market, but I think that as for us, we see that yes, there's probably a lack of big new projects, but I think there's still a lot that we can do for our customers on the service side, so servicing them in a better way with spare parts and improvements, help them with shutdowns and also maintaining their current plants, as well as then looking at these process improvements in a way. But as a market, yes, it's going to be a tough market also this year.
As you said, energy savings are the big buzzword. What are the sort of strategies you'd employ in that regard?
So I think we are continuously developing new products and innovation. We are a technology company, so we are quite proud of also being bringing new patents to the market every year, and also IP, where we look at new ways to do things. So I think it's minimizing the construction time, or prefabricated kind of modules or containerized solutions that help our customers also cut the capex spend when they expand their operations. But especially when it comes to water consumption, we are looking at how to really get a closed loop, so circulate all the mining water in the process, and really minimize both the kind of effluent side, but also need to bring in new water in the process. And energy is of course something where you can all the time improve in the way that you take heat and use the heat from the processes, recapture the heat, and also on new products look at the energy consumption itself. So just the electricity consumption of new processes.
Sounds like a very innovative company. What sort of research and development do you put into the...
So we have quite substantial R&D, and also we have two facilities, larger R&D facilities. One in Finland, in close to Helsinki or close to our headquarters, and then one other one in Frankfurt in Germany. So we have currently around 300 people working in these research centers, but overall in R&D there is more people also. So we spend quite a lot of money in research and development.
I'm sure a lot of in the safety aspect. How much safer is mining now than in the past?
So safety is of course for us as well number one. So whatever we do, it has to be safe, and for our customers it's also like it's like a license to operate. You need to have that as the number one target, and this is of course something where we are working hard also on that. Whenever we design plants or design processes, both the product safety but also then how the layouts and the plant is designed, it has to be safe to operate it.
Absolutely, and as we look into Africa, key opportunities there you can envisage?
Well, I think here in this market especially, I think there's a lot of improvement still to be done on the safety side, and we are working closely with our customers to do so. But if you take comparing it to some of the other markets, I think it's still some way to go, I think, before we could say that we would reach the world class on safety in all of the operations here in this market.
Everybody's saying 2017 is going to be the year mining picks up. Do you see that happening?
Well, if you look at metals demand is growing all the time, still also this year. So it's not like the demand would have dropped. It was just that there was so much new capacity that came to the market in 2012 and 13 that to absorb that, now we are seeing mining companies cutting back on the supply and cutting production. So I think that probably 2017 could be a year where we will see maybe some new investments coming to the market, and then we need to remember the lead time of new investments. It takes 2 to 3 years before you have the new capacity on the market. So.
Well, fingers crossed.
Thanks
for your time, sir.
Thank you.